Can you believe it? It's November, which means we are officially in fundraising crunch time. That means that every action you take this season when it comes to fundraising needs to have maximum impact. So in this video, I'm gonna outline 7 fundraising tips that can help propel your efforts forward to maximize your year-end fundraising goals. Before I get into this video, I should say up front that I'm going to be doing a lot of pointing and taking you to different links, which will all be in the description below. So don't worry if you miss anything, it's all gonna be outlined in detail in the description notes at the bottom of this YouTube video. Tip number 1 to maximize your fundraising efforts is to text your donors. In fact, let me just ask you, have you engaged with your donors this week? Because if not, text is a great way to engage them. In fact, studies show that texts have a 209% higher rate of response than any other communication medium. And studies consistently show that customers would love text messages for offers, etc. So if we have that knowledge, then why not use the same methodology to reach your donors? In fact, here's an example text message you could send to your donors right now. It could go something like this. 2022 is going to be a monumental year for insert your organization, but we need your help to get there. We're raising, insert your monetary goal here, for the specific cause. Will you join us? And then right after you say, will you join us, you can insert a link that ends up leading them to the campaign giving page. By putting that in front of your donors, you're gonna ease the process for them, creating less friction and making it more simple than ever to give. Fundraising tip number 2, capture urgency. What do I mean? Capture gift commitments early. In fact, you can use these 3 things to drive urgency and create giving commitments. 1, encourage your donors to submit their gifts by December 10th. Now, this is more important when it comes to non-cash assets like stock and crypto, etc. It's important because market closures and brokerage backups can often cause market delays, and that's the last thing you want when it comes to a gift coming in by the end of the year. Second thing you can do to create urgency is send a financial report. Transparency builds trust, and the more you can show donors the direct impact of their dollars, the more donors will be willing to give big. Third thing you can do is donor spotlights. Let them shine. You can feature donors that give prior to Giving Tuesday or whatever current appeal you're making and thank them as part of the campaign. Fundraising tip number 3, you can do a video promotion. Now, I realize that I may have said that, and you already might be a little scared or feel like that's really daunting because you don't know anything about video editing or anything of the sort. But what if I told you that there was a way that you can create a video that you can in turn post in email format on Instagram Reels, TikTok, all of the places, and you don't even need to be on camera, nor do you need to be an editing guru when it comes to video. In fact, I actually outlined this in a separate video entirely. Click the link up here or down below. The reason we say that it's important to have some type of video is because 93% of marketers have closed a new customer thanks to a video. And 86% said that video actually helped boost traffic to their website. In that video that I just discussed that I did, I also include a pre-built template to help you create a fundraising video in under an hour, all on your own. Now, fundraising tip number 4 is thank them. So you might be watching this video around Thanksgiving time. Everyone is suddenly stepping into this heart of gratitude. So why not use that gratitude with your donors as well? Another example text that you can send to your donors is something like this. Hey, James, we're so grateful for you. The sacrifices you've made to financially support the work that we do have directly resulted in, and insert the impact right there. We just want to let you know we are so grateful for you. And again, you can find a copy and paste version of that exact text down below in the description. Fundraising tip number 5, annual giving statements. Did you know that often donors give much less than they intended to by the end of the year? You can help your donors fulfill their philanthropic goals by reminding them of how much they've given over the past year. How? Well, you can send an annual statement in November. And this doesn't have to be anything crazy either. It could be a pretty simple message, something like this. Hello, James. Thank you so much for the gifts you have given to insert your organization here so far this year. Here's a preview of your 2022, or whatever year it is, annual giving statement. Please review and request any updates before January 30th of the following year. So in this case, it'd be 2023. And of course, you want to attach an annual giving statement in that email or text you send to them as well. Oh, and don't forget to have a donate button in that email. Fundraising tip number 6 has to do with matching. And of course, an important piece of matching is going to be your recurring donors. You can double or even triple your fundraising revenue by utilizing matching programs. You just need to remind your donors that the option could very well be available for them in their workplace. Many employers ask that gift matching requests be submitted within a certain time frame following the gift. That can be from anywhere from 30 days to 6 months. However, most employers will still match the gift as long as it's submitted by December 31st. So it's important to encourage your donors to review their annual statements and request gift matches where it's possible. And our 7th fundraising tip is to do a donor audit. Make a list of your top donors and give them a call. If they're your top donors, they definitely deserve personal recognition and outreach. And a call is much better than a text or email communication at the end of the day, because there's 3 elements that create great communication. 55% is nonverbal, aka body language, which if it's digital communication, you don't have that. But if it is a phone call, then you cover the other 45% of communication, which is 38% tone and 7% the words that you say. So in that, you're actually able to let them feel and experience the gratitude that you have for them and because of them. As a reminder, we're gonna have all of these notes in the description below for you to catch up, copy and paste, and work to maximize your donations for the year end. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and of course, happy fundraising.